In Apocalypse Rising 2, most of the time you're looking for better weapons and supplies to defend yourself or preferably kill on sight other players. However, what about if we remove the ability for you to choose what gun you get to defend yourself with, and instead we're forced to have a gun randomly selected for you that you must find and get a kill with to advance? Wait, I think I just described what gun game is. With that said, welcome to Apocalypse Rising 2, the Gun Game Challenge. Got one!
17.
Nice!
3 Diddy man, you have the worst luck. I killed you. Then you died to a zombie. Then died to another play.
You don't understand.
To start out, we should lay the groundwork and rules so we're on the same page. You can see here that I've made a spreadsheet with every gun listed in the game, aside from a couple exceptions which I'll explain later. Each of these guns has a unique number given to them, being 3 through 80. This is because each row corresponds to the number given to said gun. Next, we will have a random number generator, or RNG, to randomly select a number between 3 through 80. We will be using the RNG provided by Google, with the corresponding row number given being the gun we have to get a kill with. So for example, if we were to randomly select the number 63, we would look for row 63 on the spreadsheet and use the gun present within that row. So in this case, we would have to use the Model 29 revolver. And if we were to randomly select the number 10, then we'd have to use the Obraz Mosin Nagant. Furthermore, I know this may seem a bit obvious, but for the sake of not getting comments about it, we can figure out that each RNG value is the exact same chance of occurring. It gets higher as the challenge progresses. You see, if we utilize the formula I've created, that being 1 divided by r subscript bottom minus open parentheses r subscript top minus 1 close parentheses, we can find that there's about a 1.3% chance of each gun being selected, with the r variable staying for row, and the bottom subscript being the bottommost row, and the top subscript being the topmost row. Therefore, we remove every completed gun from the selection and update the formula to 1 divided by open parentheses r subscript bottom minus c close parentheses minus open parentheses r subscript top minus 1 close parentheses, with the c variable standing for completed, or in other words, guns that we have completed. This helps us calculate the percent chance of each remaining gun being chosen. So for example, if we want to find out the percent chance after 40 guns have been completed, we would do 1 divided by r subscript bottom, or 80 minus c, or 40. Then move over to the other parentheses and do r subscript top, or 3 minus 1, and then complete the equation by solving it, which we should get about 2.6% chance of a gun being chosen. Also for the record, if there is a situation where we do get the same number, it will be skipped until we can use RNG to get a number that has not been chosen yet. Additionally, keep in mind that we will not be including both the event guns, them being the Santa's Pig LMG and the M1918 Tank Veer anti-tank rifle. Moving along, on this spreadsheet, we, being myself and Axel and Harlem, who agreed to participate and help me out in this video, are given a point for each kill received. But hold on, I need to explain how we advance forward to the next gun. So like I said earlier, we are given a random RNG value from 3 through 80 based on the corresponding row each gun is in. Likewise, to advance, or use the RNG again, we will have to get a kill using said gun. So for example, if we selected the number 18, we'd have to get a kill with the Sweeper Desert Eagle to advance onto the next gun. Also, we won't be allowed to use any other guns while we have a gun locked in. So we can't use a snub nose to get someone down to half health and then get a kill with the Sweeper Desert Eagle. We must only use the Sweeper Desert Eagle. This also includes melee damage or kills, deaths due to the falling, and deaths due to vehicle collisions.
It's gonna get difficult.
Also, we will be counting a kill by one of us as a kill for both. So that would mean we both advance onto the next gun, with both of us being forced to use said gun RNG picks for us. So for example, if I were to get a kill, then we would both advance, and if Axel got a kill, we would both advance. So our progress is the same, and we help each other to advance. Hey, one last thing. If you'd like to watch raw footage of this, I'll have a video linked in the description on my second channel, which I'll go more into depth over there in regards to that. So with all those explanations and rules out of the way, let's see what the RNG has for us in store.